You all set?
Yep.
We'll call the July 23rd, 2025 Planning Commission meeting to order. Roll call, please.
Mr. McGarry.
Here.
Mr. Wolke.
Here.
Mr. Emmerich.
Here.
Mr. Titterington.
Here.
Mayor. Here. Mr. Westmeyer.
Here.
Mrs. Ehrlich. You have a quorum.
Okay, the minutes from the July 9th meeting were sent out to everyone. Is there any revisions, deletions, or additions to be made? Hearing none, entertain a motion.
I'll move to approve.
Second.
Have a motion, a second to approve. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing none, we're approved. First item of business is an historical district application for 203 and 203 and a half South Mulberry Street for exterior alterations and repairs. Staff have a report?
Yes, sir.
To be removed from the table first.
There's a table.
I'll make a motion to remove it from the table. Second.
We have a motion and a second to remove from the table. Roll call, please.
Mr. Wolke.
Aye.
Mr. Emmerich.
Aye.
Mr. Titterington.
Yes.
Mayor.
Yes.
Mr. Westmeyer.
Yes.
Mr. McGarry.
Yes.
Motion is approved, removed from table.
Okay. Now we're ready for a report. Thank you.
All right. The Ohio Historic Inventory lists round-ended wood or fish scale shingles as a contributing feature. The applicant proposes alterations and repairs, including replacement of deteriorated boards and new vinyl siding. The vinyl siding that is proposed will replace the fish scale wood siding on the upper floors of the structure. The proposed color is beige, sunny maize. It is important to note that vinyl is present on the dormers. However, it appears that this was altered without approval between 2017 and 2021. Based on 3 sections of the design manual, it is recommended to maintain historical features. The new siding will not match fish-scaled siding. Staff reached out to the property owner about looking into an alternative to the traditional horizontal vinyl siding. The applicant responded with cost concerns. Per the OHI form, the fish scale siding is a listed contributing feature to the district. The proposal does not meet this guideline. Properties in the vicinity to the north have found vinyl options of the fish scaled siding that match the design characteristics of the contributing features. Based on this, staff recommends denial of the proposed alteration based on the following. The proposed alteration will alter a contributing feature as referenced on the OHI form, and the alteration does not comply with design manual sections 2.1 and 2.3 outlined above.
Okay, thank you very much. So the material for they call what, a fish scale type siding, that the material is available in a vinyl?
Yes, sir. And that is present 2 properties to the north of the subject property.
Okay. Yeah, I think I recall some of that.
The applicant is in the audience as well.
Would you like to step up and address the commission? Please state your name and your address.
My home address,
Yes.
Bonnie Kinney, 9069 Union Shelby Road, Hecla.
Okay. Is there any comments you'd like to make as far as?
I bought a house in the historic district in 93, and I knew it. I was informed by my mom, so I knew what was to be expected. I bought 203 along with 6 other houses in 97, and it was not, I asked specifically if any of them were in the historic district, because one was enough, and he said no, and I had no clue when it was included in the historic district. I wasn't asked, I wasn't told, I wasn't informed. I know I've driven through the historic district. There's many vinyl-sided houses. I guess my biggest argument, if this was my own home, my personal home, I wouldn't have a problem with upgrading, but it's a rental property. And it's a rental property I have trouble getting rented sometimes because it's right in front of Honstein Court, not one of the best streets in the city. So the thought of putting extra money into a property that I struggle renting sometimes is a concern. And the only reason I knew it was in the historic district was because my tenant told me, and I argued with her, and told her no it wasn't, because I had asked, and come to find out she was right. So, and then I also discovered that it was just a couple of years ago, the rules were changed a little, and so now the whole fish scale sighting's even more important than it was a couple years ago. So it's just, like I said, if it was my own personal home, not an issue, but it's a rental property. I don't want to put the extra money into it. I just want it to look nicer.
Well, I think on the city's behalf, I can't speak to the exact rationale, but I think that's why they included all properties, and maybe tightened up some of the regulations for the historical district. I mean, rental homes are, whether it's a private home or rental home, I don't think there's much difference as far as repairs in the historical district. Does the commission have any questions, or?
Ms. Kinney, you mentioned, or it comes in our report, that like the fish scale sighting is much more expensive than the traditional. Did you get a quote on it? Did you figure out the price difference?
Not officially, but I mean, we were talking like $5 or $6 grand.
Okay. Is the difference between the just standard sighting to go to the fish scale vinyl sighting is
Correct.
$5,000 or $6,000 difference? Okay.
Is there any other questions or comments from the commission?
And just so this is for staff, and so we'd be okay with the vinyl fish scale sighting, not the wood necessary replacements, but just not the regular, right?
Yeah, in this particular case, the wood is substantially deteriorated,
Mm-hmm.
right? So as a common ground, we're like, okay, we will accept the vinyl, but we're wanting to match the characteristics, which is what we've done a couple properties to the north on the same block face.
Okay.
Okay. What's the desire of commission?
We tabled this, right?
It's off the table, it's just,
It's off
Yeah,
the table.
so
Table.
it's not on the table.
Now, if it is denied, there's a waiting period before it can be reapplied.
Well, she can reapply, make a new application tomorrow as long as it's a different application than what,
Okay, so that would
Subject
be a
matter.
different application with a different material.
correct.
I will move for denial based on staff's report and the manual.
Okay, we have a motion for denial of the application. Or second?
I'll second.
Roll call, please.
So, a yes means no.
Yes.
Correct.
Correct.
Mr. Emery,
Yes.
Mr. Titterington,
Yes.
Mayor,
Yes.
Mr. Westmeyer,
Yes.
Mr. McGarry,
Yes.
Mr. Wolke.
Yes.
The motion is approved, the application is denied.
Thank you very much. Okay, next item of business is a application for certificate of appropriateness, 12 to 16 South Market Street for installation of 2 balconies on the 3rd floor. The use of textured glass in the storefront transom windows. Does staff have a report?
Yes, sir. So the planning commission saw the proposal to remove the red metal panels that was previously on the Browers facade. What we found when those metal panels were removed was really awesome. We had some cast iron, a lot of the original detail scroll work was left intact. We had to make a few modifications due to the way the framing was done to hold up the trophy storefront in the basement. But outside of that, they are wanting to place the following textured glass on the transom lights on 12 and 14 South Market Street. So that's one element of the proposal. The second element is two balconies in the dimension of 4 feet by 12 feet. The material will be structural steel with decorative pickets. And I did include design graphics that, of what they're proposing. Exhibit A is an example from 9 East Main Street that Planning Commission previously approved last year. They're going to want to take that same design from 9 East Main on these two balconies on the storefront. So when we dug into the design manual, balconies are not specifically called out in the design manual, but it does reference that if porches or similar structures are added to the principal building, a simple design should be used. So staff does feel that the applicant does comply with this criteria. The textured glass, the original window lights have already been removed. They're not altering any of the contributing features, any of the columns or window openings. It's just the glass itself. So based on those two items, staff does recommend approval on both the textured glass and the balconies. That'll conclude my report. Thank you.
Thank you. Is there any record of balconies on this building?
We don't have records of this one, but we did include surrounding in Exhibit B. So this is Primal Eye Care to the north, the Davy Zone. And then the Morris House, I believe, has 4 or 6 balconies to the side of them as well. We wanted to match the same dimensional projection as the surrounding property, so we determined that was 4 feet. So therefore, we asked the applicant to reduce it from 5 down to 4 to match that projection. There'll be also some indemnification agreements that we'll require when we get to actual permitting, but that's not in this scope.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's going to look good. Any other questions for staff?
Make a motion to approve the textured glass and balconies on the property.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to approve
Who
the
did the second?
application.
Okay. Thank you.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Titterington?
Yes.
Mayor?
Yes.
Mr. Westmeyer?
Yes.
Mr. McGarry?
Yes.
Mr. Wolke?
Yes.
Mr. Emmerich?
Yes.
Motion is adopted.
Okay, next item is a certificate of appropriateness for 104 North Market Street for exterior repainting. Staff have a report?
Yes, sir. So the applicant is proposing to paint the main body color of the building Sherwin-Williams alabaster, which is like a beige color. And then they're also proposing to paint the trim accessible beige. So 2 different types of beiges. Andrew's working on getting you the actual color swatch. Looking at the design criteria, there's no similar colors on the same block. All surfaces have been historically painted. They are using simple colors, being it's beige, and there are only 2 colors. High gloss paint is being avoided, and the colors are not bright or obtrusive. And based on that, staff does recommend approval of the proposed paint as it complies with section 2.6 of the design manual.
Now, how does the colors vary from what's on there now?
It's bright green right
This is
now.
the green one, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Going
right.
from bright green
And
to
it wasn't
beige.
painted, it wasn't that long ago that they painted it, right?
Yeah, it wasn't that long ago, but it's starting to show signs of flaking and
Yeah.
deterioration.
It's
So
not-
that
It's
is,
not real bright.
but it's going to be completely,
No more green.
there'll be no more green. Okay,
Accessible
yeah,
beige
that's what
and
I was
alabaster.
after.
It's about this color of green.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Second.
We have a motion and a second for approval.
Sorry, who did the second? Okay, thank you.
Ed, she got it.
Roll call, please.
Mayor,
Yes.
Mr. Westmeyer,
Yes.
Mr. McGarry,
Yes.
Mr. Wolke,
Yes.
Mr. Emmerich,
Yes.
Mr. Titterington.
Yes.
Motion is approved.
The next item is certificate of appropriateness for 9 East Main Street for replacement of black fabric. A black fabric awning with a new fabric awning. Logo on the awning, painting the accent color black under the 2 storefront windows. Staff have their report.
Yes, sir. The Ohio Historic Inventory describes this property as having contributing features that include the building's scale, the original stone storefront piers with chamfered edges. Got 3 portions to this one. You got the awning. The applicant proposes replacement of the black fabric with a new fabric and their business logo. Their color will be exactly the same as the existing. The metal support frame structure is not being altered with this request. The signs, the building is permitted to have a total of 30 square feet of building signage. The applicant is proposing to install an 84-inch by 21-inch, which equates to 12.25 square feet awning sign, a 9 square foot window sign, and a 2.8 square foot door sign for a total of 24.05 square feet of signage. The window and door signs have been approved administratively. And then we have paint. The applicant proposes painting the accent color of black to match the awning under the 2 storefront windows. The door will also be painted red. We got Sherwin-Williams 6871 here as an example. The design manual states awning colors should complement the building and be compatible with historically appropriate colors used on the building, being that it's like for like. That meets that requirements. The logo, again, will be 84 inches by 21 inches on that awning. Signs. The window and door signs, again, have been approved administratively. And the paint color below the windows is matte black to match the sign. So based on, the staff recommends approval of the awning, paint, and signage due to compliance with design manual sections 2.6, 2.11, and 5.6. And that'll conclude my report.
Okay, any questions for staff?
So where is the red paint gonna go?
Red paint is just the door, and then under the windows is black.
Black. And the logo is the official logo, which is why it's so colorful?
Yeah, I'm assuming it's matching like Super Mario Bros. So we can, and Lego. It's a novelty comic book store, so we tried to take that into consideration. We also compared multicolored signage throughout the district. And we had a couple different examples throughout. I have copies of this. Troy Main Street's logo has 4 colors. Miso's logo has 4 colors. Trojan's Florist has 4 colors, as well as BA Bricks. And all 4 of those options have been approved by the Planning Commission. So we tried to remain consistent with this proposal.
And the size of the graphics on the awning are reflected in the.
The design graphic,
right?
yeah, I think it's 84 inches wide by, what's the height of the letter?
21.
Yeah, I was just looking at proportional wise, it's, it's not really that obtrusive.
I'm looking at their Facebook page, and that is their logo, so.
Yeah.
Move for approval.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Roll call, please.
Mr. Westmeyer,
Yes.
Mr. McGarry,
Yes.
Mr. Wolke,
Yes.
Mr. Emmerich,
Yes.
Mr. Titterington.
Yes.
Mayor,
Yes.
motion is approved.
Okay, our next item is a final plat approval for the reserves at Cliff Oaks, Phase 2. We have to have a report on this.
So the planning commission approved the preliminary plan March 13th of 2024. This is phase 2 of the multi-phase development. This will encompass 10.7 acres with 22 buildable lots. It's R4 zoning, similar to Edgewater to the south. The size of the lots will range from 0.207 acres to 0.465 acres, so 9,000 square feet to 20,000 square feet. This will also dedicate 1.204 acres of public street right-of-way. The names of this section are Parkview Drive and Cliff Trail. Parkview Drive is a continuation off of Edgewater. Private open space is being provided, so there will be no fees in lieu of. And staff does recommend that Planning Commission provide a positive recommendation to council to accept the proposed final plat and dedication of right-of-way with the condition that a financial guarantee is received and approved prior to going before City Council. And that'll conclude my report.
So I guess this is more a question for staff. So this backs up to basically Edgewater where we have parkland right now, right?
Correct.
In that space. So, help me understand this. Is the acreage that they're providing also touching that existing park in Edgewater? It's hard to see like where that's at. The green space that's designated, I'm just trying to decide if it's private green space and it touches up next to a public park. Is there going to have to be signs that say, "Don't walk over this line"? Or like, have we?
It is like on total opposite sides of the development.
It is.
The
Okay.
private open space is on like the northeast corner of the development. Our city parkland is in Edgewater, kind of on the west side of Edgewater.
Okay.
And how many sections are there total of this?
How many? 4 total sections.
I'll make a motion to approve as presented with the financial support
With the condition.
to council.
We have a-
Second.
We have a motion and a second for approval. Roll call, please.
Mr. McGarry?
Yes.
Mr. Wolke?
Yes.
Mr. Emmerich?
Yes.
Mr. Titterington?
Yes.
Mayor?
Yes.
Mr. Westmeyer?
Yes.
Motion is approved.
Okay. Is there any other additional considerations?
The survey has been closed as of today for the Parks and Recreation Master Plan. So we're going to start compiling 800 plus responses, and we'll be back in touch with that information.
Now, the undertaking includes the Park and Recreation Department, Mr. Emmerich, your people.
Yep.
Yeah.
Your people. And you said 800 plus responses. How does that compare to the comprehensive?
We had 682 for the comp plan, so we are more than the comp plan.
Passionate about our parks.
Do we know if they're all Troy residents or outside of the city limits?
We asked that question so that we'll be able to gauge that metric.
Oh, good.
It's just a yes or no?
Yes.
I also have a question about Addison Landing. Is there any movement going on there? It has been absolutely silent out there, and people are questioning what's going on.
It has been absolutely silent because of the lift station. It's a very complex process, and Jill has left, so I will just go ahead and answer. It's a very massive lift station, and there was a seal light to one of the pumps that we had to diagnose that resulted in us having to bring in some experts to figure out where the glitch is in the lift station. So we have put all the home permits on hold until that lift station is in operational and we're willing to accept it.
Do we have any time frame on that?
They are chomping at the bit, so we are day by day going through our punch list items.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
Thank you for bringing that up. I was going to ask the same question. Okay, any other business?
No, sir, thank you.
We have a motion for adjournment.
Make a motion to adjourn?
Second.
We have a motion second for adjournment. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Adjourned.